What's going on, YouTube, baby? I'm back with another episode. Sports Picks with Big Zay. You already know I'm going to give you my MLB slate for September 18th, 2022. Man, looking at this slip, I like about half this slip. The other half I'm kind of, so on. But to start the day off, we got the White Sox taking on the Tigers. Johnny Cueto on the mound for the White Sox going up against Drew Hutchinson. And, Drew Hutchinson has, as of late, he's been pitching really good. He got a good ERA. He just limits the home run ball. Johnny Cueto, he got a low ERA too. I think both these pitchers pitched pretty promising to start this game. I think runs is going to be hard to come in this game. I'm going to take the under 8 in the White Sox and the Tigers game. Next game, we got the Rangers taking on the Rays. We got Glenn Otto going up against Jeffrey Springs. And man, I've been going with Glenn Otto these past couple games when he's been on the mound, but I can't take him here in this spot. I'm gonna take the Rays on the run line. Jeffrey Springs is a really good pitcher. I've been looking at some of his games, and boy, I've been really impressed. I'm gonna try him. I'm gonna take the Rays on the run line. Next game, we got the Royals taking on the Red Sox. We got Chris Bubick on the mound going up against Nick Pivetta. And, Red Sox OPS in the last 30 days against lefties, they're hitting lefties really good. I think the Red Sox can put some runs in this game. We got the over at 9.5. I like the over 9. I'm gonna take the over 9 in the Royals and the Red Sox game. Next game, we got the Marlins taking on the Nationals. Sandy Alcantara on the mound for the Marlins going up against Anibal Sanchez. And this is probably one of my favorite bets, if not my favorite bet of the day. I'm going to take the Marlins on the first 5 innings. We get a really good price with Alcantara on the mound, one of the best pitchers in this league. So I'm going to take Marlins on the first 5 innings. Next game, we got the Phillies taking on the Braves. We got Bailey Falter on the mound going up against Spencer Strider. And, Braves, OPS last 30 against lefties are just crushing lefties. One of the best teams in baseball against lefties and OPS-wise in the last 30 days. Spencer Strider's on the mound. He's a good young pitcher. He's been pitching lights out on season. I really like his K's, how he just strikes these batters out. I'm gonna take it. We had Braves yesterday, easy cash. I'm gonna take Braves here today. Braves on a 1.5, -1.5. Next game, we got the Orioles taking on the Blue Jays. We got Dean Kremer on the mound for the Orioles going up against Alek Manoah. And, we've been riding with the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays been cashing for us, but in this one, I'm going to switch up the bet, switch up the line. I like the under in the Blue Jays game, under 8. Dean Kremer, he's limit this Blue Jays lineup every time he's went against it. And Alek Manoah, he's been really looking sharp as of late. I'm going to take the under 8 in the Orioles and the Blue Jays game. Next game, we got the Twins taking on the Guardians. We got Joe Ryan going up against Cody Morris. And, we've been trying to get the Twins on the plus money, but a couple of these games, the Twins lost by 1 run. Man, I feel like they overdue. I feel like the Guardians is going for the sweep, but with Cody Morris on the mound, I'm not really sure how he's going to how the Guardians are going to fare in this matchup. You see his first outing, he gave up 2 home runs, so I do like Joe Ryan. I think Joe Ryan is the better pitcher on the mound. I'm going to take the Twins. They slight favorites at -110, but the run line is on the Twins. The Guardians that got the plus 1.5. But I'm going to take the Twins at -110. Next game, we got the Pirates taking on the Mets. And, this one with Jacob deGrom on the mound, you got to take the Mets. I'm going to take the Mets on the spread in the first 5 innings. I'm going to take Mets -1 in the first 5 innings. Next game, we got the Yankees taking on the Brewers. We got Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yankees going up against Jason Alexander. And, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take Yankees in the first 5 innings. I do think if the Brewers win, they beat the Yankees when Garrett Cole comes out. While Garrett Cole's in, I think he limits this Brewers offense. I think the Yankees is leading this way until Garrett Cole comes out. I do not trust this Yankees bullpen lately. But I'm going to take the Yankees in the first 5 innings. Next game, we got the Athletics taking on the Astros. We got Ken Waldichuk going up against Framber Valdez. And this is another one of my favorite plays. I'm going to take the Astros on the run line. Astros -1.5. The Astros lost yesterday. I was actually leaning toward the Athletics yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. With my picks I did last time. But, But, looking at this game, Ken Waldichuk is a lefty, and the Astros been left-hand pitching pretty good as of late. They're going against Framber Valdez. I do think Framber Valdez is the better lefty in this spot, in this matchup. I think Astros got the better lineup, and they're at home. I like the Astros to bounce back after a tough loss yesterday. I'm going to take the Astros on a run line, -1.5. Next game, we got the Reds taking on the Cardinals. We got Luis Cessa going up against Jordan Montgomery. And I've been saying this ever since Jordan Montgomery been on this Cardinals team. He's really been pitching really well. Some of his games really been surprising. For me, he didn't have his best season starting out with his Yankees team. But now he's been on this Cardinals lineup. He's been pitching lights out. I'll ride with the Cardinals, baby. Cardinals on the run line, -1.5. Next game, we got the Rockies taking on the Cubs. We got Ryan Feltner going up against Javier Assad. And, this one, I really like the Cubs in this one at -130. They're just slight favorites. And Javier Assad, in my opinion, has been pitching way better than Ryan Feltner has this season, even though he's only pitching a few games. One of them games in particular against the Blue Jays where he gave up 0 earned runs in that game, I was really shocked. I don't think this Rockies team has a dominant lineup like that, like the Blue Jays, but they definitely can put up some runs. I'm going to take the Cubs on a -130 money line price. Next game, we got the Mariners taking on the Angels. Marco Gonzalez going up against Reed Detmers, 2 lefties on the mound. But, OPS in the last 30 days, Mariners are hitting lefties way better than the Angels are. I like the Mariners on the money line. Another one of my good plays. I'm going to take Mariners straight on the money line. Next game, we got the Padres taking on the Diamondbacks. Yu Darvish going up against Ryan Nelson. And, this one I'm going to go with the over. This game just got under simply written all over it. Ryan Nelson pitched a shutout win last time he went up against his Padres. Yu Darvish is a top 10, top 15 right-hand pitcher in this league. So, this game really got underwritten all over it. But I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take the over 8. I think we see some runs scored late in this game. This game might go into extra innings. I'm going to take over 8 in the Padres and the Diamondbacks game. And for the last game of the day, we got the Dodgers taking on the Giants. Andrew Heaney going up against Alex Cobb. And we've been riding with the Dodgers all series long. But since they got Andrew Heaney, a lefty, last time Heaney went up against the Giants did come out with the win. OPS-wise, in the last 30 days, Giants are just hitting lefties. They're starting to hit righties a lot better, though, than they was. They was at the bottom of the league against righties. They're starting to hit righties a little more. Their lefties is going down just a little bit, but they're still crushing lefties. I think we'll see some runs in this game. I'm going to take the over 8 and the Dodgers and the Giants game. But this has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. This has been my baseball slate for September 18, 2022. Y'all know I try my best every day to give you my best lines, my best picks every single day. If you want to get on the Money channel, go ahead, give me a subscribe, give me a like. Share this video if you would. It would mean so much to me. If you haven't already, go in them comments, baby. Let me know if y'all won yesterday, if y'all lost. We got a lot of sports going on right now, college football, baseball, NFL. So, hopefully we can all put some of these tickets together, baby, and come up as a community. This has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. You already know we family when it comes to the gambling world. Y'all take care. I'm out.